Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Marie.
10 years ago, we bought a broken down trawler for $4,000.
And nothing worked, not even the kitchen sink.
After a lot of hard work and help from our friends and family, we moved aboard Elixir full time. And now we are cruising this old boat while the work and fun continues.
So subscribe and give us a like and come along with us cruising this old boat.
Well, it's day 76 and we are in Clearwater, Florida. We have traveled 622 nautical miles. We are on our way to Publix. This is one of the few places that has a Publix that we can get to. They have a free dinghy dock just like 2 blocks away from the Publix, so we're gonna go there and get a few groceries. This is the Ruth and J.O. Stone Dolphin Complex. If y'all saw on TV about a dolphin that didn't have a tail and they had to make a prosthetic tail for it, that dolphin's name was Winter, and this is where they kept Winter. This is the home of Winter. So these are the city free docks. They're right in front of the Island Way Grill. The slips to the left are for loading and unloading. You're not supposed to leave your boat unattended.
What is it?
It's an octopus.
You gotta be kidding. That's a baby octopus?
Yeah,
That came up on our anchor?
yeah. It's either octopus or squid. I'm not sure which.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, go put them back in the water real quick.
Well, we have passed Dunedin on our way north. Never been this far north on the west coast before. And look off over in the distance. We have lost pretty much all protection at this point. There's a sporadic island here or there, but you can just see right out into the Gulf of Mexico. So we are already, we haven't even left the ICW yet, we're already losing protected cover from any storms. This is Tarpon Springs, Florida. We had to come up in here to get some fuel. Last stop for a little while and we're getting ready to cross around the Gulf. Well, it is day 79 of our trip to Oklahoma, and we have traveled 657 nautical miles. And we have just anchored off Anclote Key. This is the last place we can anchor before we got across the Gulf. So this is our staging point, and we're gonna wait here a few days for the weather to clear and keep on going. It is a beautiful day outside today. The water is nice and calm, so we have decided to take the dinghy and run over to Tarpon Springs. It's about a 6-mile ride from Anclote Key to Tarpon Springs, and we're gonna run in and get some lunch and maybe do some shopping. We'll see, what we can get to by dinghy. So kind of a exploration adventure. Tarpon Springs is off over there, so that's where we're headed.
I don't know if you can hear me over the engine, but Ronna's taken me like 6.5 miles into, where is it, Tarpon Springs? Tarpon Springs, so I can go shopping at a thrift store at the Salvation Army. It's close by a park, so he's going to drop me off. If there's no place where he can tie up the boat. If he can't tie up the boat, he's just going to dink around a while until I get back.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side, it makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count.
Check out this little bitty drawbridge. Maybe we'll radio and have them open it for our dinghy.
You'll be on my mind, I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
So we found this cool little park that has a dock with cleats that we're able to tie up to. There's no sign here saying we can't tie up, and there's some shops nearby, so we're gonna go in and see what we can find, see what trouble we can get into. But you can't come up in here between November and March, I assume, because of manatees. They won't allow motorized vessels up in here, but it's not between November and March, so here we are, and this is pretty awesome.
And just as we were coming in, unfortunately we didn't have the camera rolling, but just as we were coming in, a dolphin went right under our right under our dinghy.
Right, I could have reached over and touched him. He barely cleared the bottom of our dinghy. That was
it was cool.
yeah.
Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever. Yeah, we got the summer forever. If it's only for now, I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is endless. If it's only for now, I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is.
Hopefully that's not enough to make you sink.
Last time I ordered wasn't enough to make me sink.
Well, we now have more weights, thanks to Charles. Did you get the steps out?
Yep.
Ron's going down to check the zincs, and he just wants me to keep an eye out to make sure there's nothing come swimming around him. So I gotta quit filming so I can keep an eye out.
I can't see anything down there until I'm like this close to it.
Because the water's so murky.
Yeah, it's terrible. The zinc is there, but it's completely covered with barnacles. Well, that'll hold us till we get to cleaner water. Hopefully we'll get to cleaner water. And then I'll change them out.
Okay.
Well, we have begun our crossing of the Gulf. It's not an ideal day. We actually wanted to wait till tomorrow, which would be a nicer day. but there's a big storm front coming across the U.S. It's stretching from Texas to New York. It spawned a bunch of tornadoes, flattened some city in Iowa. We feel for those people. And so it's collapsing our window. And what was supposed to be 4 days of really nice weather, pretty much flat seas, and we were going to take a leisurely trip around the Gulf, has now collapsed down to 1 day that's really nice, and then a day on either side of that day will be tomorrow, and then today and the day after that of seas like this. So it's currently just under 2 foot waves, probably about 1.8, and it's not too bad because it's kind of on our stern, so every now and then, you know, like every 7th wave I think is a bigger one, and so that makes us surf. That's where it grabs the back of our boat and pushes us faster than we're traveling, so our bow starts to turn sideways. With big waves that can be dangerous. You may have seen videos where a boat gets turned sideways and rolls over. That's always the danger with big waves coming behind you. These aren't big enough to do that, so it's just a minor nuisance to the autopilot. It has to course correct. And so we're taking today. It's doable, not ideal. Tomorrow will be a nice day, and then Saturday will be another day like today, and hopefully at the end of Saturday we will be in Carabel and protected from the bad weather. It's supposed to start coming through Sunday afternoon. Thanks for watching.